Hello, welcome back to my web blog thing. I'm Gary. This is Carolyn, and her company is Healthy Voyager, excuse me. You can visit her at healthyvoyager.com. And today we're going to talk about nutrition stuff, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna get you rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
As far as weight loss and doing it the right way and the healthy way, I mean, I'll divulge some information that most people don't know about me. I was pretty thin my whole life because I was very active. But then late high school, early college, I blew up, and I learned the hard way, and I gained a lot of weight. And so in a way, I'm grateful, because had I not gained all that when I was younger, I wouldn't have spent the rest of my life finding out healthy ways to live, and that's my lifestyle now. So I ended up losing 60 pounds in 4 months because of my diet. So that taught me the value of changing your lifestyle, and that's the only way you're going to really lose it and keep it off. Because I'm assuming you want to keep it off,
Right,
not just
yeah.
for the skydive,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. No, I wanted that's
Right.
to get there, and then
Right.
keep it
And
off.
that's the thing is, with fad diets, sure, they'll work really quickly, but you're going to gain it right back, and sometimes even more. And that's because with those diets, they don't teach you how to eat, how to live. So what I want to do with you is retrain you, because the thing is, most of us grew up thinking certain things about food, and they're totally wrong, So yeah, maybe our moms cooked and we thought that was healthy or whatever, but for the most part, what we knew then is nothing like what we know now. So we all have to be reprogrammed about how to eat, why to eat it, how to combine, and how it affects our bodies, because that's a lot of my basis is how food affects your body. Food is your medicine, food is your everything. So we're going to teach you nutrition, we're going to teach you some cooking, some recipes, how to shop, what to look for, eating and cooking seasonally, how to eat out, because that's a big pitfall, especially here in LA. We're really social people, so we're out for coffee, so just finding ways to it's not social suicide to be on a diet. It doesn't ever, and it shouldn't feel like a diet. We're also going to go over your lifestyle choices. Like, we're going to go to your house and we're going to kind of like ergonomically and healthify, your kitchen and your lifestyle, your seating, like tips like don't eat in front of the TV, don't eat mindlessly, that sort of thing. So it's your environment too, and your day-to-day activities. So what I want to start out with you is today I'm going to give you some forms to fill out.
Okay, I like forms.
Yeah, structure. So I'll need your patient history, and then I'm going to give you, just for this week, this 1 week food diary.
All right.
I don't want you to change anything you already do. I want to know exactly what you're eating, what you're doing. So don't try and be healthy, and don't lie, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze this and find out what your habits are, what foods affect you certain ways. So even like say day one, like I want to know what time you woke up, went to sleep, how you slept, what you ate for breakfast. I mean, even if you eat a peppermint, if you have a bite of cheese or whatever it is, I want you to write it down, because that's the thing is, this mindless grazing all day, it adds up.
Right.
And I also want to know if you went to the bathroom that day and how it was.
Okay.
Because, I'm going to know from these things what's happening in your body. So as complete as you can get this food diary to me, when I see you again in a week, I'm going to look it over and we're going to go over some stuff. I'll create a meal plan. We can go to the grocery store. I can start helping you shop. I'll find out what your body might be allergic to, which is why you can't metabolize certain things. Because a lot of the times, we'll eat a lot of the same things and don't realize. And you know how people say when you're working out, and after a while, that workout, if you're doing the same workout, your body plateaus and you get nothing from it. Same thing with food. You're eating the same things every day, or ingredients that are in the same, in your food every day. Your body creates an allergy toward it. So what happens is, our bodies are kind of like hoarders. They're like, well, I don't know what to do with this right now, so I'm going to store it. I'm going to store it. I'm going to store it, instead of just letting it go. So what happens is it creates excess weight and disease and all kinds of stuff. So we want to flush your system and get that stuff out. So I'll find out what you need to take out of your diet, and then what you need to put in.
Okay.
So from this, no lying, no cheating. I need to know everything. Don't be embarrassed. I've
never
seen it all.
lie.
Again, it's not just even retraining our brains, it's retraining your palate. Like, we're going to get you off processed sugars. you're going to get used to natural sugars like fruit and sweetened items or agave. And you'll see when it's like when people drink Coke and switch to Diet Coke, at first they're like, oh, Diet Coke is terrible, and then they go back to Coke. I'm like, God, that's so sweet. Not that I'm going to have you drinking any sodas, but
I haven't drank soda for a year. I
that's
actually cut it out
awesome.
a year ago.
Very cool.
Now I know that you're vegan, right? You do the vegan thing.
Right.
But I'm sure you also, this will be not a vegan diet
No,
necessarily.
this is
right?
what works for you.
Cool.
I'm definitely going to introduce a lot of plant-based things to you.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
Because green vegetables and all that is just huge, and whole grains and that sort of thing. But I'm going to teach you, the best possible. I mean, there are a lot of not so true facts about, how people say, oh, it's better to eat chicken than beef. Not really true. They're kind of the same. So cholesterol-wise, they're the same. And actually, beef is a cleaner meat.
Really?
So there are things you're going to learn that I'll be like, dude, as long as it's grass-fed beef, because corn-fed beef is actually very sick beef. So make sure when you we'll go to Trader Joe's, we'll go to Whole Foods, I'll say, make sure it's, the organic, free-range, grass-fed beef. And everything as organic as possible.
Right.
And you don't have to spend an hour every day at the gym, like pumping iron. Like you can go for walks. Just everywhere you can add in something. Park a little further away from the grocery store and walk. Everything counts. Go for a walk after dinner. And then little by little you can add different things. Like I don't like gyms because I hate watching the clock and being like, oh, got another 30 minutes. So I like doing more active stuff. So, whether it's playing football on Sundays with your friends or joining a kickball league or, what I like to do is I have a rebounder, which is like a little trampoline. And like every other day, I'll do 30 minutes and I'll catch up on TiVo. And I do that. And it's gets your cardio in. And I also do weights when I do it. So I kind of cheat and get that out of the way. So there are a lot of things that you can implement that aren't like, you can do it at home, so the excuse isn't there like, oh, I got to go to the gym or, oh, I got to go to this yoga class, you can still go out and drink, you can still have beer, you can still have
in terms of drinking, is there, because I've sort of stopped drinking beer and I'm drinking a little vodka. I don't drink every day.
Yeah, but yeah, it's social.
I don't drink every day, but socially I drink, and
for sure.
And that's still something that's doable.
Yeah, I'll also give you, lower calorie drink ideas.
Okay.
Beer is definitely
right. That's a tough one.
And I'm gonna assume, as I do with most people, I would say 99.999% of people are allergic to wheat and yeast and corn. So we're going to teach you how to take that out of your system for a while.
Yeah, I don't need to drink beer. Vodka gets me just as drunk, but whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mix it with, a juice or like seltzer water and like a twist of lime,
Awesome. Thank you so much for
Sure.
sitting down with us, and I'll get these forms filled out, and we'll talk in the next couple days and take it from there.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
Thanks everybody for joining us. See you soon.